everyone, Dan here and welcome to another video where today we're going to be talking about possibly quite a dark topic, but I thought it was quite interesting, so let's talk about it. Today we're going to be talking about Disney, and Disney is usually quite a happy place. I've been there many times. I'm going again, and this is kind of where this kind of came from. So we're planning to go again in May, and Gemma's been googling literally everything Disney since, and she stumbled across this webpage. So I thought I'd share it with you. And the title of this webpage is Incidents at Disney World. So they've got a different one for each place in Disney that they have. So they've got like one for LA, one for Paris, but this one is for the one in Orlando. And it's pretty interesting. And what this website does is it lists a ton of different incidents that have happened at Disney World. So these are legitimate things that have happened at Disney, because obviously they have to keep a record of them. And these incidents could either have caused injury, serious injury, or even death. So this is going to be an extremely happy video. So let's begin. It lists it by every single ride in every single place, in every single location in Disney. So let's start with the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular. And the reason I picked this is because this is a show. This isn't even a ride and people have got injured. So it lists here 3 different incidents where a performer has fallen about 30 feet and injured themselves. They haven't died at all. It's all good. So one of them was pinned by a malfunctioning trap door, and 2 of them fell from about 25 to 30 feet. So they thought about learning a new and safer routine, but just below this it says, later, while rehearsing a new and safer routine, another performer fell 25 feet onto concrete. Wasn't really a safer routine then, was it? And then, in another performance on the 17th of August 2009, a 30-year-old performer died after injuring his head while rehearsing a tumbling roll. So 4 people have fallen from 30 feet, which is very, very high, onto concrete without any ladders or restraining cables or safety nets. This guy does a tumbling roll and dies. Must have been an epic roll. Right, on to another ride, which is in Epcot, and it's called Mission Space. Now, I've been on this a couple of times, and it literally, like, puts you in a team of people, and you have to guide a rocket to space and, like, press buttons and all that kind of stuff. And it's quite intense. There's, like, a safe one, which is the green one, I think, and then there's the orange one, which is a little bit more intense, so I guess more rocking, more swaying, and that kind of stuff. And it says from June 2005 to June 2006, so a year, paramedics treated 194 Mission Space riders. That's almost 200 people that have had been treated medically in 1 year from one ride. The most common complaints were dizziness, nausea, and vomiting. Of those 194 guests, 25 people passed out, 26 suffered difficulty breathing, and 16 reported chest pains or irregular heartbeats. I now am never going to go on the intense one. I've only been on the safe one. Never going on the intense one anymore. Oh my goodness, right then, we are moving on to Magic Kingdom, which is the one with the big castle, of course. The one everybody knows. It's the start of movies and all that good stuff. So this one actually happened backstage on February the 11th, 2004. A 38-year-old employee dressed as Pluto, so Pluto was out there in the open. He was killed at Magic Kingdom when he was run over by the Beauty and the Beast float at the Share a Dream Come True parade. So Pluto was actually killed by a float. Not just any float, it goes into detail and says the Beauty and the Beast float. So either Beauty or the Beast definitely had some beef with Pluto. Pluto lost. Next ride is It's a Small World. Now, It's a Small World is that one where it goes, it's a small world after all, over and over again while you go around the world, because apparently it's small. And you go in these really slow boats, but apparently those slow boats are actually quite aggressive. On August 18th, 94, a 6-year-old girl from Miami fell out of one of the ride's boats, and I thought this was going to get super dark and she was going to, like, drown or something, because this is all water. But no. That didn't happen. So what happened was she was struck by one of the boats. So basically she fell out of the boat and then got hit by one. I thought they were really slow, so maybe she just got like a bump on the head or something, but no, she suffered a broken hip, a broken arm, and a collapsed lung. But don't worry, she recovered fully, so that's perfectly fine. But still, those boats are a lot more aggressive than they seem. You think it's just a calm boat ride, but really, fall off of one of those things and you're seriously in trouble. on December 25th, 2014. That's Christmas Day. This is the same ride, by the way. A 22-year-old woman lost consciousness after riding the attraction, and she later passed away. That's all it says. The ride really isn't that bad. So you know when you're on a ride and they say keep your hands, feet, and all objects inside the ride, usually everyone's like, that's just stupid. But this teaches you why. So the Pirates of the Caribbean ride, which is in Magic Kingdom, that's the one where you're, again, on very slow boats. You go around and it tells the story of Pirates of the Caribbean. Well, this guy didn't listen to the dangerous warning. And he put his hands outside the ride vehicle at the time of the incident and lost the top of his ring and pinky finger. It doesn't say how, but there's two pieces of fingers inside that ride. Well, they probably cleared it up. But still, when they say keep your hands and feet inside the ride, they really do mean it. I don't know how he lost them though. That's a really odd ride to lose it on. This one's pretty incredible. It's from 1982 and is from the Skyway, which I think is like a monorail kind of thing. Not too sure, but it's definitely in the air. So, a 20-year-old worker in 1982 was standing near the ledge of the station, so that's where they come in and just like you sit in and then go. I'm sure you all know what a station is. The Skyway started up just randomly while she was cleaning it. She grabbed onto one of the gondolas, which is like the thing that you sit in, and traveled 100 feet before the ride was stopped. They tried to climb onto a roof of a nearby building, couldn't reach her, and then she fell 15 feet onto a roof, slid off, and then dropped another 20 feet to the ground, and survived. She injured her back slightly, and survived. That's one way to ride the ride. That's probably the least thrilling ride made to the most thrilling ride in about 10 seconds. Whoa! Oh my goodness. So, you know we were talking about those dangerous kind of warnings that they give you about keeping your hands and feet inside the ride? Well, another one is like when you finish the ride and you're like, oh, that was cool, but I want to get off now. And they say wait until the ride has come to a stop. This is a lesson in why you should listen to that. So, November the 5th, 2000, a 37-year-old man from Florida was critically injured while trying to exit the ride vehicle while it was moving. And this is on Splash Mountain, by the way. I don't know if I said that before, but this was on Splash Mountain. That's the log flume one, the crazy log flume one. He told fellow passengers that he felt ill and attempted to reach one of the attraction's marked emergency exits. So he left the ride while it was still moving, which is a complete no-no if you're at any theme park. And he was struck by the following ride vehicle because he was trying to escape and then died at a local hospital. He got killed by Splash Mountain. This just goes to show you need to listen to the Disney people. I didn't take it so seriously. I thought these were just things they had to say, but these people that have ignored it have suffered the consequences very badly. And there you have it. Those are some scary but real stories about Disney World. I thought they were pretty interesting. If you want to read some more, because that's not all of them, then go into the description below and I'll take you straight to the page where you can read more about people who have got injured, slightly hurt, or even have died at Disney World. So I mentioned that I'm going to Disney World in May this year. I'm now incredibly scared because I know people who have died there and I know that there's two ends of a finger in the Pirates of the Caribbean ride. But seriously, if you did enjoy this video, then please do leave a big fat thumbs up. That'd be greatly appreciated. And also, if this happens to be the first video that's seen by me, then please do consider subscribing as well. That would be awesome. Again, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Well, I am definitely not going on It's a Small World ever again.